Our last big outing with family was a trip to Parc Animalier des Pyrénées, which is just under an hour-and-a-half drive and near Lourdes. You know Lourdes. It's where you could go to see Madonna when she was like a virgin or something. Set on the verdant mountain slopes, this wildlife park certainly keeps you fit. There we saw all sorts, from carrot-munching cuddlefluffs, a bald ginger stoner, a tribe of pig dogs, a sleepy squish panda, masked tree bandits, a stump-tailed snooze cat, there was a cuddly death floof, and the singing Whiskers McSplash twins. We even got to wear some colourful birds, and not one of us got pooed on. Their screeches are coming in at about 90 decibels, so it's quite loud and it's right close to your ear. It was a fantastic day out and we got to meet so many different animals. A curious creature, the pelican. Its beak can hold more than its belly can. But the chateau's needs are manifest and we had plenty of work to be getting on with. Now that the summer season of friend and family visits is over, we hope to be able to fully complete some of the projects we have started, including bathrooms, bedrooms, the back stairs and back kitchen. Since we have set ourselves the task of completing the back kitchen renovation before we tackle the main kitchen, I really have my work cut out to get the floor, walls and plumbing in order before Jane arranges delivery of the kitchen units.
It was great to be able to see the space properly now it was cleared. I showed Rory what I was thinking of ordering, and some measuring up led us to go for a smaller sink unit to leave the window fully clear. We're going to order freestanding cupboards which we will paint and then add our own worktops. We then checked that the island would fit well in the space, and I think it's going to work really well.
A big part of our move to France was to see and do things we hadn't experienced before. One of our new friends, Madame Claude, was eager to take us mushrooming, something neither of us had ever done before for lack of proper knowledge and the fear of poisoning ourselves.
But if it rains again, there will be more. There is no really a season, because it depends on the temperature, on the amount of rain we get. There is one rotten here. I don't know if it was a good one or not.
Madame Claude has been picking mushrooms for most of her life and is a master of finding the much sought after cep or porcini mushroom. She is very disciplined and only picks the varieties that she knows. Most that you see are not good to eat. She had brought us a big box of harvested ceps a week earlier, as well as 2 homemade cep tarts. But she told us that her very favourite ones are the orange Caesar mushrooms, which she really hoped we would find that morning, but which are much rarer than ceps.
Give me your basket. It will be more comfortable. Oh, it's too old. Well, no. Too old.
Even I found a cep, and it was great fun. But she was delighted, as were we, when we found quite a few Caesar mushrooms as well. They looked like eggs when they first emerged from the ground. Is it secret? Is it safe? We brought them home and Rory cleaned them up and cooked them. They had a delicate nutty taste when first cooked, but Madame Claude had said she liked them crispy, so Rory cooked them until their flavour was intense and possibly a bit fishy for my liking.
I'm just digging around trying to clear the way for this waste pipe to be reinserted, and I discovered this hole. I have no idea what this waste pipe was for because it's really wide. But don't worry, Constable Bunstable is looking into it. Anyway, it's been smashed at ground level and loosely filled in with rubble, but what I don't know is whether it can backfill with water if there's very heavy rains outside. Could that be a cause of damp issues in this room? I just don't know. For now, I left the hole with an empty feeling and got busy repairing the pipework. Hopefully you can hear that gurgling. You might be able to also hear the tumble dryer in the background, but that gurgling is the happy sound of Jane taking a shower in the secret bathroom. Now I've fixed all the pipework. Oh. Greetings. Good after day to you. Hello. I'm standing by the lean-to barn, as you can probably see. But I keep seeing little mice leaping up at my feet, sort of in between all the grass is quite long here and overgrown. But there's a mouse keeps going, phoom. Anyway, I'm standing by our big lean-to barn, as we call it, which is the attachment to the orangery. And there's a lot of roof work still to do. So the other day we went out and we bought 80 tiles which can help to repair the orangery roof and the barn roof. The lean-to roof has a different tile, and so we need to collect more tiles from the same place just down the road, but we need to collect more tiles to do that. But at the minute I want to get the orangery as sound as possible, and also to expose exactly where all of the damage is on the lean-to roof. I need to get brushing all the moss off. So I've got a new brush that a retired roofer said, buy this brush. So I bought that brush. Now I have that brush. And I've also got a petrol-powered blower, for leaves and things. So once I've loosened all of the moss and I've got this big pile of loose debris all over the roof, I should then, with the blower, be able to just help blow it all off the roof into the big canvas that we bought to help cover the roof that blew off as soon as there was wind and storm. Well, I'll use that to catch all of the rubble because there'll be moss and there'll be bits of tile and things, and we ultimately need to clear this area and make it safe for horses, and so I don't want to make that job harder by throwing bits of sharpened tile fragments all over the place. So I'll get on with it and stop talking. The barn's this way. quite a haul of moss and roof tile shards. This side of the barn roofs alone is in the region of 250 square metres, or just shy of 2,700 square feet, which may give an idea of why it's one of those jobs that seems to be taking forever. I've made some good progress today. I'm slowly getting to the point where the orangery roof, which is what I'm standing on, is almost finished for now, as in all the tiles. And nearly all the tiles have been replaced where damaged. There's still a few left. Is that the one? Yeah, crack. And there's a few more that are flaking. And so once I know all the ones that are broken have been replaced, whatever's left I will use to replace the flaking ones, and hope that we get through the winter nice and dry. You can see that tile, the loose tile there, that I need to take the ridge off and replace that tile. I can't do it until I take the ridge off. So there's a couple of those. There's a couple over on the barn roof. So that'll probably be the last bits I do, because it's sort of more intensive. I've got to mix up some cement. But the moss is vastly reduced on the roof, but there is still a huge amount of moss on the roof. Sorry if I'm swinging the camera a bit too quickly. But that's all I can do for now. I'm losing the light, so I think it's time to go and eat some food and sit on the sofa. Before I could climb down from the roof, hundreds of house martins or swallows began to fly overhead. Whilst they were actually heading north in the video, I suspect they were circling their way south over the fields, eating as much as possible. The video doesn't really do it justice, but it was stunning to witness. If you've enjoyed our video, please consider hitting that subscribe button and giving us a like. It really does help. See you next time.